Hey guys, I wanted to come on here and give um some interesting facts about me. Um I will get on here and start choking. But I've seen some other people do it, especially when, you're new in the game or the YouTube streets. Um you give some interesting facts about yourself. So that's what I want to do. And it's just I think I said 10 questions, but it might be one, two more. Okay. So, interesting facts about Shawn is I am a mother of two boys. I am a widow. Um I was married, and in 2015 my husband passed away. Yeah, I think I was 42 and he was 45. So I can't say this life for me has changed drastically. And I'm not going to necessarily say for the good, but it's life. So you either roll with it or you let it, beat you up and defeat you. So um I chose to roll with it, for my sanity, at 42, I'm still young. I mean, I'm 49 now, but at 42, I was still a young woman. And so, I just, hey, I have really realized, hey, things are going to happen. We're going to lose people, and it's a part of life. And so, yeah, at 42, I became a widow. I am the oldest of three girls. My mom had three girls. My dad, on the other hand, um, I want to say he had five or six kids, and I'm the oldest of his children. Period. um, let's see. I am very impatient, but I'm working on it because it's a fight. Like for 49 years, I've been impatient, and I've had to have a conversation with myself. Hey, in order to maneuver through these YouTube streets, you need to grab some patience, and you need to be, you need to let things, let the chips fall where they may, but you do your part. So I don't know how much I've grabbed, but I've noticed I'm more patient than I've ever been my whole life. So, I mean, I don't have patience for the foolery. Let's just be clear. I do not have patience for the foolery or the bull crap. However, I mean, other things that pop up, I've noticed, yeah, I have a little more patience. Um, my favorite color is blue. And guys, this is crazy. Like, I love all blues: royal blue, light blue, baby blue, powder blue. The only blue I cannot rock with is navy blue. Like, I don't, it's just something about navy blue. I don't care for it. I do not like navy blue. What is this I'm gonna put on my face? I do not care for navy blue. I don't know why, but I buy nothing navy blue. I don't want a navy blue nothing. And I love blue. All shades of blue except navy blue. um I think I'm a hopeless romantic. I really do. Like, I believe in love and happiness and everything that comes with it. I believe that one man can love one woman his whole life. One woman can love one man her whole life. I believe it. I believe that, in the beginning you in love. And I believe, yeah, over time you might not be in love, but you still love that person. Like, you still want to be with that person. You still want to build with that person. And, you know, if you fall out of love, I think it's up to, because sometimes two people can be in a relationship and only one person fell out of love. And I think you owe it to your mate to have a conversation. I see, I had to grow up. Like, I had to learn a lot of, things. I had to hit my head. I'm sorry, I have a cough drop. I had to bump my head a little bit because I thought I was always right. And I want you to see it how I see it. Like, okay, that doesn't make sense. You don't understand, that kind of stuff. And I just learned that communication is key. And if you're not communicating, you're not growing, you're not building, you're just not bonding, you're not doing anything if you're not communicating. So I just believe that between two people that are in a relationship, communication is key. That is not a myth, that is fact. You guys must communicate. And it took me a while because I used to get mad and not say anything, right? And I'm like, well, you ought to know why I'm mad. Like, why should I have to tell you what you did to me that made me upset? You already know. Because with in that same breath, if a guy, if we do something to them and we don't know because it's not intentional, we want them to say, hey, Shawn, I didn't appreciate what you said. I didn't appreciate how you acted. I didn't appreciate it. Otherwise, you're mad that I did whatever, and I don't even know why you're mad. That's crazy. So, as I've gotten older, I used to be quick to say, you look better going than coming. Because I just refuse to sit and argue. I've always felt like, man, there's too many other fish in the sea for me to sit here and be miserable and unhappy and going back and forth with you. Like, dude, but that I had to grow up, because if you love a person, it's not about the other fish in the sea. It's about this one that you've already hooked. And it's about getting to a place in life to where it's not just about you, it's about us, and that what to me, that's the lesson in learning. You learn when you lose people, you know what I'm saying, as far as a relationship, because you can be in a relationship with a guy and you can really like him, you can really, really like him, really want to be with him, but you're selfish, it's all about you, and in your mind it's all about you, and hey, who don't want to conform can step. So you end up losing, great men or great women because you think a certain way. And so I think life teaches us all to um compromise, to learn what compromise mean, to apply it to your everyday way of thinking, because sometimes you lose the fight but you win the battle. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes 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 you concede for the sake of the relationship. You know what I'm saying? Like, sometimes you have to, sometimes we have to walk away. We have to be moms to work. Sometimes, for the greater good, because you don't always, and I had to learn this the hard way, you don't always have to say something. You don't always have to get the last word. You don't always have to curse someone out or make them hear what you're saying. Sometimes the best way to fight is silence. Sometimes. And guys, it took me 49 years on planet Earth to get that, to realize that. And so, I said, well, hey, the next time I get married, I know for a fact, I do know how to communicate. I know, because like I said, I'm a hopeless romantic. Like, I believe in love and happiness, and I truly believe in it. I believe in dates, going on dates and never losing that fire. I truly believe in just all the good, the bad, and the ugly that comes along with it, because we are two imperfect people trying to be perfect. And how can two imperfect people be perfect? So you can get as close to it as you guys can, which, you know, it just is what it is. But hey, I believe in love and happiness and all that good stuff. And my celebrity crush is Idris Elba. I think everybody who know me knows that. Idris Elba is my celebrity crush. I love a tall, dark, chocolate something, So that's my preference. Idris Elba. Yeah. He my celebrity crush forever. Idris Elba. My favorite book. My favorite book of all time is Are You There, God? Is Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. I think I was in that's why I want to say this, and this is just a side conversation. When you're in first, second, third grade, those years are very impressionable for little kids. Very impressionable. They listen to what the teacher is saying. They take a lot of it, and they take a lot of it with them. First grade to the second grade to the third grade to the fourth grade. I think I read that book probably third grade, second or third grade, and it stuck with me. And I remember one Christmas, my son was like, "Mom, what you want for Christmas?" And I said, "I want a book, Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret." It's called Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret. And it is so good. It's by Judy Blume. It's a kid's book. And he bought it for me. And actually, I don't even know what I did with the book. But I think I'm going to go to Half Price Bookstore. Yeah, excuse me. I got to cut on the air because I don't know. I swear I'm going through the change of life. And that's a good thing. But I get hot, I get cold. Anyway, enough of that. But yeah, it's called Are You There, God? It's Me, Margaret by Judy Blume. And that is my all-time favorite book. It was another book that came close, but I can't remember who wrote it. But I believe I believe it's called Once in a Lifetime. I think that's the name of it. But since I can't remember who wrote it, I do know Are You There, God? Is Me, Margaret by Judy Blume is my favorite book. And my favorite movie, I have a lot of favorite movies, but to name them off the rip is Heat, because I love Al Pacino and Robert De Niro, hands down. Val Kilmer, I fell in love with Val Kilmer from Tombstone. Like, I've actually seen more movies that he done, but he won me over with I'm Your Huckleberry. That's him. He was Doc Holliday. And then I like Bad Girls. But I just like Bad Girls. Like, that's not a favorite movie, but I will watch it from time to time. I love Robert Duvall. And he has played in so many great movies. I just love him. And on a side note, when he came to Dallas, my aunt was in his movie The Apostle. Yeah, so I really love him. Also, my my dream car is Cadillac Escalade black on black. That's my dream car. And then my favorite restaurant, a restaurant that I want to visit that I have not been, and guys, you're going to think I'm crazy. I have not been to Ruth Chris. I have not been there, and I want to go. I want to go to Ruth Chris. I definitely want to go. And I also want to go to Del Frisco's. I do. For some reason, here lately, I am really into steak. Like, I have never been a big steak person at all, but here lately I am so into steaks. And I mean, I don't know. Um, I went to Texas Roadhouse, and their steak was okay. The ribs were horrible, but the steak was okay. But yeah, I want to go to Ruth Chris. I definitely want to go. Followed by Del Frisco. Um, what was it? Oh, you a dog or a cat person? I am neither. I'm not a pet person. I'm not. I mean, just not a pet person. I don't like hair and all that stuff flying through the air. And plus, my allergies are bad. So cats have that dander, and if irritates my allergies. So let me see what else. Hold on, let me see. What is my ideal date night? Depends. Okay. Okay. So if I am dating, like say we're dating, me and a guy, we're dating. An ideal date night would be, I don't know, because I'm not, like, I don't always have to have bells and whistles. I want bells and whistles on certain, at certain points in the relationship, like our anniversary or my birthday or either your birthday or Valentine's Day, bells and whistles. Christmas, bells and whistles. But an ideal date would be go out to eat, catch a movie. If we're dating, go out to eat, catch a movie. And then I also would love to, we could watch a movie in, order food, or cook, and watch TV, cuddle, just enjoy each other's company. If we're married, that's something totally different. Date night would end totally different. I said if we are married. However, if we're just dating, just really, I'm one of those people, I listen, and I want you to listen. Because, a woman fall in love with you make a woman fall in love with you first in the mind before anything else. Because if you get her mind, then everything else will come into play. So that means you have to be, you can't be no regular old Joe Blow trying to, hit or whatever. You gotta come with it. Like, you gotta be about something, And it's a shame that in my age group, these men are still about game. You should, like I told you guys in one of my story times, I dated this guy for almost 5 months, and all he was a liar. Like, he was a habitual liar. And it's like, dude, you almost 60, and you still out here just lying and just what or so you would think at a certain age, from 45 up, that people have gotten their things together, they act together, they've learned, you've lost some people, you've learned, you know what you want, and you're holding on and fighting for dear life. There's people out here still playing games, still lying and scheming and scamming and doing all type of foolery, and it's like, I ain't the girl for you. If all you want to do is scheme, scam, and lie, you can bypass me altogether. Because I'm so comfortable in my own skin. I'm so comfortable with being me. Being alone doesn't hurt my feelings. Being alone doesn't make me feel bad, because I'd rather be alone and happy than entertaining a liar, a thief or cheater or whatever. Like, I could be alone and happy, I really could. I have no problem with it, because I have experienced true love before. Some people never. They never in their life experience it. I know what it's like when someone puts you first, and I know what it's like when they give you their heart. They love you. I know what that's like. So, um, if I never, get married again, I've experienced that in my lifetime. So, I would just tell anybody, be careful. When you're dating, be careful. Don't overlook the signs because he's fine. Don't overlook the signs because she's sexy. Don't overlook the signs of crazy. They always say a Capricorn, because I'm a Capricorn. I was born in December. They always say a Capricorn love you to death, but if you cross them, they'll cut you. And I tend to agree with that, because I feel like really it's just, really you shouldn't, let me get it together. I feel like people shouldn't play with people's emotions. Don't do that to yourself, because when you play with people's feelings, yeah, things happen. I'm not going to jail for you. I walk away. Like I said, I'm one of those people. I have always said you look better going than coming. So no, I'm not going to catch a case behind you or anything like that. I'm going to let you make it. You look better going than coming. But I just feel like, some people are full of games, and they make it bad for the ones who really are looking for, good people. The ones that come before you messes that up. And so, you're not supposed to make people, trust is given. It is freely given. Until you show me I can no longer trust you, it's given. It's freely given. And so you can't go in a relationship having to earn somebody's trust. You didn't destroy it. So why should you make me earn what I didn't destroy? Whoever hurt you did it. It wasn't me. Whoever hurt me did it. It wasn't you. What's this on? It wasn't you. So I feel like, we get it twisted, No, I'm not paying for the crimes of your past. I'm not paying for that. I'm not paying for, if someone walked all over your heart, that song, if you're going to walk over my love, baby, the least you could do is take off them shoes. Well, baby, baby, at least you could do is take off your shoes. So if I didn't do it, somebody else did it, why should I suffer? Like I should make you suffer, because I feel like, and I'm one of those people, I don't feel like all men are dogs. I don't, because there are some men out here, there are actually some good men. There are actually some good women. You just have to be careful in your picking and your choosing. So, with that being said, I think I've answered all of the questions I had. This is just a Q&A. Get to know me a little bit. Your girl Shawn. I've uploaded a video previously, my trash talking, episode 1. It went pretty well, so I can't wait till next week for my episode 2. But I think that was it. I think that was it. Oh, and what would be the ideal relaxing day? Well, I love Twilight. I love the whole series. Normally when I watch it, I watch the whole series. I actually love it when my boys come over and we'll be in my bed or in the living room, whatever, and we'll just chill out and watch all of my Twilights, and they'll spend time with their mama, and yeah, they give me that moment, So that right there is one of the days I look forward to. Like, it's not often, but whenever they, feel like they ain't gave me enough of their time, they come and say, Mom, you want to watch Twilight or whatever. I'm like, oh, so they'll give me their time. And my husband used to do that too, like if he came home and I was watching, he was just getting in bed and watching with me, and when we put the next one in, so they spoiled me a little bit, but yeah, that's an ideal day for me, is to just do nothing, cook maybe, watch my Twilights from Twilight to Breaking Dawn Part 2 and relax and do nothing. Okay? Nothing. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed those interesting facts. I will see you in my next video. Shawn's Journey out.